Undercover. Undercover talk. Talk. Undercover talk. Undercover talk. Undercover talk.
Wait, just to guys to let you know, this is 3 girlfriends, just in case you have never watched us before. We are 3 girlfriends who have coffee clutch on the weekend, and we discuss our lives, our issues, our problem, anything what's in the book.
Pajama parties and everything else.
Exactly.
This one.
And we talk about, particularly because we are a little bit, like not the youngest
not 21
one.
anymore.
I hear there's somebody at the door.
Oh, will somebody get the door, please? Oh, my
Seriously,
goodness.
why don't you go to the door?
Okay, wait, you know what? Okay, I'm stuck. Okay,
Somebody's
wait a
knocking
second.
at the door.
All right.
Well, you the closest, so you might as well
Yeah,
go
exactly.
answer
So why don't you go ahead?
Fine.
Here, go. Move it. Sometimes she's so slow, it's just like you gotta tell her, it's like
I do it just because she does. But.
I cannot run anymore. My knees, my hips don't.
Yeah.
They
You're
don't.
just
work
running your
with me
mind,
anymore.
honey. That's a lot of running.
Yeah.
So what's up, Jeff? What brings you here? What brings you
Oh,
here?
you're
Other than
listening to
want to
us.
see,
I don't want them just to come and check with us here for a second.
Hey, it's a great spring day. I mean, we've had just a wonderful. I mean,
know.
what a great winter, right?
well, let me ask you. Let me ask you this question. On the way here, I know you had to come through Chicago somehow.
Say what? It's like, yeah.
On the way here, can you tell me honestly how many young men, young, old,
Okay.
did you see on the way here
The dress
that had
they
their pants hanging around their thighs walking down the street?
Just call it like down their ass, okay?
Yeah. I don't get that. I mean, well, interesting. On the way here.
I mean, it's nice I can see what kind of underwear they're wearing. At least they're clean, hopefully.
Oh my
What's that?
goodness.
Somebody tell me what that's about.
I was telling her
Okay.
the other day, I said,
Okay.
you know what, I was approached by a guy, in the bus we had like that, so that's why we were talking about
Yeah.
it. So I wanted to hear your opinion, because I think we feel that, and I don't think it's about really age or whatever, but it's not attractive, it's not sexy, it's not, I mean,
You don't think it's age in some aspects? You're not going to see
there's some guys who are like 40, 50,
I know, but you're not
when
going to
their
70-year-old
pants
going to
hanging
be
down
wearing
their
a down.
ass.
If it's 70,
All right.
he's wearing a very heavy diaper. Okay.
If it's a 7-year-old, it happened by accident.
Yeah,
It's on
exactly.
Funny Stone videos.
Right.
How do you feel as a guy when you go out and you see these guys now between, let's say, 18 to
Right.
40 or 50, and they have these how, from a male aspect, how do you feel about that?
Well, there's 2 things. One is I'd love to go and just yank them down and try to embarrass them. But then,
They won't be embarrassed.
yeah, just it wouldn't be. Yeah,
They won't be embarrassed because if they was embarrassed, they wouldn't be wearing them that way in the first place.
Exactly.
But here's what I don't understand. Where did that start? What's the purpose? And
How long it's been around?
I mean, I don't get it.
Right?
I mean,
It
they're having to
started-
hold one hand here, right, where they're down around their butts, and they're showing off their butt. And I wish we had a younger female here, just because. Do they find that attractive?
Well,
I don't know.
it's sickening.
I mean,
It's
most-
very
I mean,
disrespectful.
I think it's
to
totally
me.
disrespectful.
It's disrespectful because to me, that look is for when you getting ready to go, when you in the bathroom and you actually getting ready to use the restroom or whatever. But for you to walk past a real woman and a strong, true woman, there's just no way you can possibly walk up to me with your pants and your underwear showing and your pants hanging.
I'd be laughing. I'd probably be laughing so hard I'd be peeing my pants.
But is it a cultural thing? Is it a racial thing?
No.
I mean, a
Is
certain
it? Is
demographics.
it? Yeah. I mean, is it mostly the kids, and are they doing it to
Well,
look
young
cool?
kids are watching TV or
No.
MTV
Is
or
it gang?
video,
Is
thinking
it tied to
YouTube.
gang stuff somehow? No.
Well, it started from the jail.
But how long ago was
Right,
that?
from the
though?
prison.
It's been that way. It's a sign actually, and I spoke on this on my show a while ago, but to some young gentlemen, and the guys, they say, well, it started from when a male that's in prison wants to let another male after being in prison for so long, you know what happens. At least that's what they say. But that's a sign of letting them know that they are okay with that type of sexual
That's what it
acts.
That's where it came from.
That's where it originally came from. And it's been said, if you pull it up on YouTube, if you pull it up, Google it, it's been said all over the place. But it's been said all over. You can actually read it up, and it gives
I hope
you.
it's not that what it really says.
Yes.
It's the man with the pants hanging down the block calling you.
Actually, that was very timely.
Because you know what? Can I tell you what it said on it? I'm not
That's
saying
not nice.
but I'm saying it
But it was
because it was there, asshole.
Well, it's not one of those with the pants hanging out, but it's very disrespectful. Yeah, it's very, very disrespectful to me to see young men and really older men. It's disrespectful to me to we are supposed to set an example, and they watch the rappers and stuff like that. And just to me, for you to be standing at a gas station pumping gas with your legs spreaded to keep your clothes from coming from your thighs to your ankles.
Right.
That's just, it's really, really stupid. You know.
I don't think a lot of females like that. I mean, come on, if you're going to be seen with a guy in public like that, right?
No.
I
No, that's interesting.
Younger.
I don't think I've ever seen a couple, let's call it that,
I have seen it
like that.
before.
Mostly it's the guys, they're just by themselves, hanging with their buddies, they're doing that. But when they're with the girl, I don't know
Things
that
tend to change when you come in a
But
relationship.
it's funny
I've
also,
seen
they
it.
have
I've
to change
seen
their
it.
walk too on top
Yeah.
of that. So they
Yeah.
walk like they have like
They
shit
can't
in
be
their
holding her
pants.
and holding him at the same time.
Seriously.
And the phone was like, you have to have three
They walk
hands
like they have
there.
shit in their pants. I'm serious. I'm like, do you think that's where? I'm not kidding. I was at the bus, and there came this one guy up. He was like about 40, 45. He says, "Oh," he says, so you're so cute, like those standing like, and I'm looking, and I'm like,
Are you serious?
I'm like, are you serious? I said, are you talking to me? He says, yeah. I said, excuse me. I said, your pants are hanging down your ass. And he says, well, that's hurt. I said, look. First of all, you cannot even afford me, okay? Because the way you are dressed, I don't think that you can afford me.
Let me explain something to you. I wouldn't even be explaining that to him. Okay? And anyone that's watching this show interested in this conversation, especially a teen, a young adult, or whoever, anyone that can contact us, Sassy B will give you the number. We would like to have one of you all come on the show and explain the purpose of you wearing your
freaking
It's really, really
down your ass.
disrespectful.
Why don't you think that it's rude and do you think that it attracts the girls? It'd be great to know. I think it'd be great to know.
Call us 773-525-5744.
I think they're like
773-525-5744. Call us. I want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm just curious to know. It's not a good look. And whether or not a lot of men, young men or whatever, may be very, very intelligent and have a lot going on. But when you see that, you don't look at nothing else about what you got going on, where you work.
I have to say to that,
It's disrespectful.
You will never, the way you look like that, you will never end up in the White House. That is one thing.
Definitely. You definitely don't see our president.
Definitely.
He got a cool walk, though.
He does have
a cool walk.
Yes.
But
I hear you.
But his butt's in his pants.
Exactly. Let us know. And also we have a website, www.undercovertalk.com. So it's www.undercovertalk.com. You can also leave there another email or write to us or comments or whatever.
Tweet.
We also on Facebook, Twitter us, okay?
I mean, it's really out. We would love to hear the purpose of it.
Yes.
Whether or not it still make any sense to me, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else, but
I couldn't imagine, you know, we've talked before, I got 3 daughters, right? I couldn't imagine one of them bringing them home with this guy like this. You know,
Hell no.
I couldn't even, my wife would take one look at him and go, you're out of here.
You'd be calling 911.
But I tell you-
Yeah,
Actually.
I'd be wondering what's going
I
on.
tell you what else is interesting, because when you really look at our more now the rapper or the famous artists like, let's say, Kanye West or Puff Daddy or whatever his name is, they all dress now in suits.
Yeah.
Yes,
They don't
do.
dress like
Yeah, they're respectable. They're
But at the
respectable.
beginning they did
Respectable,
though. Then
right.
at the beginning they did wear a little bit.
in the beginning,
A lot,
but look how they
But
changed.
not like,
No,
not like
No.
it is.
No, only when they're doing
It's like
video
they keep
or
getting,
something.
yeah, it's like they keep getting low. It's like, I mean, some of these guys, they wore it half the
Yeah,
front,
it's-
And
and now it's all the way under.
They
Now it's
show
ridiculous.
their underwear and
The
everything.
whole like,
No.
the round tush and the city.
And you asked, was it a culture thing? But it's actually,
It's all over.
it's all over. It's just all over, and it's trust me,
It's
people.
annoying.
It's very, very annoying.
You guys do not
oh my
look
God.
good. You guys do not look good. Trust me. You will not get any woman who knows quality and elegance
That's right.
and style and wants this, honey. You are not going anywhere.
And why would you want to teach your kids
Yeah.
this, our future?
These are the
You're trying to-
maternal,
exactly.
maternal
Yes.
thoughts going
It's
right
just-
now, right?
I mean-
besides guys, what about
Undercover. Undercover.
I've been
What
dealing
what
with
does
this.
Manny?
Manny is a former sumo world amateur champion, and he's in the Guinness Book of World Record as the largest living athlete. So the dude is
Largest living-
6'8", 720
But he's not
pounds.
athlete anymore, is he? Is he still?
He's African American.
No, but when you say largest living athlete, that's that one time. But
He's still.
it's broken
He,
since.
no,
Oh,
no,
he still
no,
is.
he still
Okay,
is. Yes,
okay.
he still
He,
holds that.
he's 6'8".
and
and
720 pounds.
Let me tell you, when I met Manny, he was
Wow.
850, and then I got him on a diet.
850 pounds.
How old was he then when he was 850?
I met him when he was 38.
Wow.
So
something
this
like that.
health issue as you
39.
get older. I mean, come on, that heart can only pump. I mean, the heart is very
He
small.
had 3 congestive heart failures already.
Really?
And
Right?
he's
You know what I'm
46 now, so he's 46. So, I mean, consider it.
And he
with all the
wrestled.
sumo is not like wrestling. It's more like a technique of balance.
You want to take him out of
Is
the
it,
ring?
is
No,
it wrestling just kind of beating
No,
the bodies?
it's about technique. It's about pushing.
It's
It's about
technique.
Well, is that where they wear those
Leverage, right?
sheets?
the mawashi.
The diapers.
It's not the sheets. It's the mawashi.
Right, the diaper. It's called what?
Is that what the diapers wear later on down the road? What we'll be wearing?
It's the mawashi. Actually, it's funny because he's going to be in Toronto at the Opera House, and he's going to be at
Wait, he's a singer then?
no, he is going.
Let her finish the story.
I'm just trying to get all the facts.
That's why he stopped in to
I know.
interrupt there
Yeah.
in a second.
Well, Manny is going to be in an opera called Semele, and it's the first one from the Chinese director Zhong Hong or whatever. I
ask me to
can't
pronounce
remember.
it. She
I'm
can.
sorry, but it's premiering the first time in North America, and
Okay.
it has premiered in China, I think in Hong Kong, and it has premiered in Brussels in Belgium, and now it's going to be there. And there's a sumo scene in there, and it's about
okay.
3 minutes long where they actually stomp and throw the salt and clap in their hands and all this
I'm
good
still
stuff.
stuck on the wrestling part. Okay,
It's not
I keep saying
wrestling.
wrestling.
It's not
okay.
wrestling.
So what? You just
When you get
bouncing
older, it
and
might
you
be called
just
wrestling.
tossing.
I
What?
think it's about pushing, right?
It's about you
about
have the
technique and
mawashi,
strength.
Technique, but it's about pushing, though,
the
right?
mawashi
They
you
push
have
each
it
other?
on, and you have to grab it, and then usually they have to hold on the mawashi. And they
So
push
the
other
pamper
one
they
on.
have to hold on
It's
to.
not the pamper.
I like it.
But the funny thing
It
is,
depends.
just to let you know, because we were looking for a second sumo guy in Canada, and then the Star, the Toronto Star, the newspaper, actually put the headline on, "Are you ready for diapers?" And we're looking
See?
for another
Papers, right.
wrestler. So that's how they found another wrestler. So another sumo wrestler. I don't think
I need to watch that though.
you
so
have to
I-
watch it.
so
It's
I
very
can
interesting.
see.
And it doesn't have to be that you have to be big or small. You can be 100 pounds and you can still actually like push Manny out of the ring if your technique is good enough.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just a technique.
Has
So this is
nothing to
about
do-
picking up the side of a.
Not the
No. It's about really getting the
It's a
right
string.
grip on that mawashi and then push them out of the circle where they have.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why they also do is the most important thing is the preparation is the stumping from one leg of the other, and then the clapping in the hand. They throw the salt and they have the water. It shows that they're fighting with no weapons.
Okay,
It's
so
a
is he a
ritual.
champion?
He's the former world amateur sumo champ.
amateur.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
you
only
think-
professional champions are in Japan.
Oh,
And
okay.
everything outside Japan is amateur.
But what's different
Okay.
is I don't think a lot of African Americans.
No. He's the
Okay.
only African American
Got it,
actually
got
as the champ.
Because I say, because I know in
Right.
Japan, they're trained as young kids to.
Well, you
eat
don't
and
have
eat
to
all
be
those,
Japanese
you
in
know,
order to train
all
in
that stuff.
Japan. If the
But-
Japanese association, the sumo association, thinks you are qualified and tell them that enough,
Okay.
they will ask you to do an internship. There will be
Oh,
one.
well, I
there
can
will
do
be
that.
there will be one sumo wrestler.
I don't know about
Usually
the
a
diaper.
female.
One master.
Usually a male, honey, not a
I
female.
know, but
sorry.
one master will show you and they will teach you. It takes maybe 2 years, 3 years. You have to wash their feet. You have to do anything. For
Hold
them.
on, let's not
And you
talk
cannot
about
eat
female.
until your seniors eat before you. So
But
you
let's
have to
not
eat
let's
But in
not talk
Japan,
about
there's no
female
women.
or women.
No.
Look at Fran. Fran,
Couple.
yeah, she does all kind of.
I
But
know,
she
she
cannot
does.
be a sumo wrestler.
Well, she like breaking records, so
Maybe, but
She's a world record holder, so you know.
For what?